You know what's awesome? Food. Food is awesome. It's great and it's really, really important. It's one of our body's main sources of energy. If we didn't have food, we probably wouldn't live very long. And since food is so awesome and important, I've decided to list off a few facts for you guys. This is food coloring, and it is a very beautiful shade of red. A couple drops of this, and your boring, bland cereal will turn into an exciting, bright, colorful cereal. With a color this vibrant, you have to wonder how they get it so bright and red. Red food coloring is made of crushed and boiled Knichiel beetles. That's right, it's crushed up bugs. And that might not be the only thing with bugs in it. Your food can legally contain maggots, rodent hair, and insect eggs, as long as they're under a certain amount. If that doesn't sound disgusting, I'm going to give you an example. Cinnamon can carry up to 1 milligram of animal droppings per pound. Technically, it isn't enough to be poisonous or toxic in any way, but it is still very disgusting. Since we're on the topic of gross things, did you know that today's chicken will contain around 266% more fat than it did 4 decades ago? That's right, the chicken that your parents ate growing up is over 200 times healthier than the chicken that you're eating. And you have none other than big corporations to thank for that. Generally, big corporations overfeed their chickens and they'll feed them food that they shouldn't be eating because it makes the chickens appear bigger. And it's totally legal for them to do that because they are rich as and they just want to be richer. However, what the companies fail to realize is that just because your chickens are bigger doesn't exactly mean that they're better. And of course, the thing that causes these chickens to become so much fatter has a little bit of an effect on our health. Every year, 48,000 Americans are diagnosed with food poisoning. Out of those 48,000 Americans, 3,000 die. So just imagine with me how big the number of people who actually get food poisoning worldwide has to be. That is a very big number. Naturally, we can't just blame the chickens for that. We can also talk about how our meat is cleaned. Did you know that it's technically legal for our meat to be cleaned by using ammonia gas? For those of you who don't know, ammonia is poisonous. And statistics show that it might not even fully clean the meat. But because technically it isn't proven that the amounts that they use are deadly, the USDA gives it a thumbs up. So there's like a moderate chance that the food and meat that we're eating might have been cleaned with ammonia, which is the same stuff you clean your house with. Just because ammonia is a good cleaning agent doesn't mean you should use it on food. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't prepare for Thanksgiving by taking a turkey and throwing it in a tub of bleach. And now moving on from the disgusting facts about meat and the food that we eat, how about what we're drinking? Well, I have one fact to wrap this up. A full can of Coca-Cola has 9 teaspoons of sugar in it. That doesn't sound like a lot, but keep in mind that that is way more sugar than you're supposed to have in an entire day. I could tell you all sorts of terrible things about where your food comes from. I could talk about how certain big brand names will severely abuse their livestock and feed them disgusting things so that they can grow to abnormal sizes. And I could tell you about how bad all of that stuff is for your body. But instead, I'm going to leave it up to faith. In the thing, I have left a couple of links for you guys to check out, do some research on your own. I also highly suggest you guys watch a movie called Food Inc. It is a very eye-opening movie about what we're actually eating. For now, I am going to wrap it up. Remember guys, shop smart. Just because something is cheaper doesn't mean it's better.